Coburn, do you want to respond?
Pardon me. Let me. There's nothing that's not manageable in the computer IT world today. Sorting is easy. Senator Levin received a letter from the Sunlight Foundation that listed several free and open search engines. The Senate won't have to pay for a penny. That can search anything on the basis of anything. You know, the whole goal of this is for us to build our 11% approval rating to a 70% approval rating by letting the American people know what we're doing. And I think Senator Levin concurs with that. How we do that, he has some dispute with. If you want to go into this website and you want to know how many museums were earmarked, you can punch museums and you can find out how many were authorized and how many were earmarked. Wherever they went, by geography. In other words, there's no limit to what you can find. The problem today is you have to go to 550 websites to find anything out, and then you have incomplete information. I don't think there's one issue other than maybe the 5-day and the bill number that can't be solved with the bill, the substitute amendment that we've put forward. We have lessened the requirements, but one of the problems with 11 substitute is 3 years of data. Well, a senator's elected for 6 years.
It's 3 years of what?
3 years of data, and then it's erased. You know, people ought to be able to see what we do over time. Are there well-connected, well-heeled people that have undue influence? It ought to be out there, if in fact they do. Is there a pattern of behavior that's not appropriate for the positions that we hold? So sunshine is a great thing for us, and I know Senator Levin is sincere in wanting to accomplish the same thing. His fear over the ability to sort or aggregate data is unfounded. The requests we get, the very fact that there's hundreds of thousands of earmarks tells us that there's a big problem.
A request
for it. That tells us there's a big problem. That means that there are things that are going in a direction that are not competitively bid, that are not out in the open for everybody in this country to see. So we ought to be doing everything we can to be as open and clear with the constituency in this country so that they know what we're doing. And that's how we build confidence. And the technical questions that the senator has raised, I think are not accurate. I don't think they're difficult. And I go back to usaspending.gov. We had the same thing said about that. Said you can't, it's going to cost way too much, and it'll never be able to do it. And if you go on there today, Senator Carper and I worked hard with the president to get that bill done. And what you find is a very relevant website that cost 1/4 of what CBO said it would cost to do and came in on time. And so I think we have the vast majority of this committee supporting this bill. We will have the vast majority of the Senate support it. And I think we ought to reject the substitute and reject Senator Levin's substitute and accept and pass the modified Coburn Carper language.
Thanks, Senator Coburn. Senator McCain and then Senator Taylor.